I knew what I've been going through to get these haves and have-nots together for y'all today. Let me tell y'all something. I've been trying to record. I tried at 4:30 this morning and kept getting interruptions and had some reactions to a medication. Had to sit there for 30 minutes, and by the time the reactions went away, I was able to go to work. Came home. Been trying to do this. I done had 6 phone calls and 3 knocks at the door. Then I record the shit and the motherfucker cut off because I ain't have enough room. Girl, look, YouTube, it may seem easy, but I'm here to tell you, bitch, it ain't. Okay, it really ain't. And I'm tired, but I'm gonna go ahead on and do my due diligence down here, cause I gotta do Queen Sugar tonight for y'all, cause I told y'all Steelwood and Black Ink Crew. I'm gonna do both of them videos tonight, cause tomorrow is my date with Ben, and I don't know how this shit gonna turn out, cause I've been having some complication issues and everything else. But y'all just hold me up in prayer, and we gonna try to do this. I'm gonna do this review a little bit different because I refuse to go through all them damn notes. We're gonna group some shit together, as Mike B would say, to make it all come together. I might not touch every scene, but I'm probably will. But I'm gonna condense it down. We're gonna do this in under 20, okay? Let's go. We're gonna start off with the small shit, then we're gonna come to the big shit. Small shit. First one, Hannah and Catherine sitting there talking to the Undertaker. They got Willie Watkins' nephew down there getting ready to funeralize the baby. They have to pick a casket. Hannah likes the casket, but she's still concerned about the cost. It ain't like your rich ass friend sitting on the side of you ain't just told you she carrying the cost for everything. She talking about I got to worry about the cost. Why? Girl, stop doing it to yourself. If that woman want to help you for all you done been through for them, you might want to accept the invite to help. Okay, so go on and accept it, and she did. Then she set the funeral for Saturday. Okay, so now we're gonna have to go down to the funeral on Saturday. I'm gonna need all y'all down there to the funeral for little Quincy, because we didn't give Maggie Day a proper send off. We're gonna give Quincy a proper send off. Okay, so the funeral gonna be this Saturday around about 11 o'clock. I'm gonna need everybody to be down there in your best gear, because we're gonna send him on off. Okay, the man is trying to tell her what all undertakers say. You in my prayers or whatnot. Hannah's still battling that religion inside of her heart, because see, she's still upset with the Lord. But you might as well get over that, girl, because what is done and what is done is done. And we all come here with a entrance date and an exit date, and we know not the day nor the hour that time may come. So get over yourself and learn to trust in the Lord, that if He brought you to it, He gonna see you through it. Amen. Amen. Okay, he leave. She get on the phone and call Benny because she still ain't heard from him. I need to have a conversation with my son because the film about to be in a couple of days, and I need to get on one accord with him. However, he don't answer. Mitch answers yet again. Mitch lied to her because Benny asked him not to tell his mama that he was in jail, because it's only going to stress her out even more. She, in realizing that he is lying, he done said the boy stepped away a minute. Then he done said the boy was at the store. Hannah said, "Stop lying, Mitchell. I feel you're lying through the phone. Tell me where it's been." Catherine come back in from walking out Willie Walker's nephew, and she say, "What's going on?" She said, I ain't getting Benny on this phone, and his little friend steady lying to me." She said, "Give me the phone." So she get on the phone. This is Catherine Cry. He said, "Miss Cry, I'm going to tell you the truth, but don't you tell Miss Young, because Benny asked me not to tell her. He died here in the jail. They got him on this Quincy Maxwell murder." She was like, what can I do?" He said, "Is there any way you can help?" She said, "I'm going to send somebody down there, and I'll try not to let her know." Hang up the phone with him. Hannah immediately picked through her and made her. She tried. I give her effort. A for effort. She tried not to tell him, but she wound up having to tell him, "Look, your son is down in the police station." That's all Hannah needs to hear. She grabbing up keys, getting ready to head out the door. Catherine saying, "I'm going to send somebody down there, girl. Don't worry." She out the door. Now, what she going to do? Hell, I don't know. If you ain't got no damn money, what you going to do? And this here right here is turning into a bigger situation than what we originally thought. Now, down to the police station, police had Benny down there all night. Then told him he's only being detained because they wanted to ask him questions and that he could leave of his own free will. But then here comes the FBI wanting DNA tested, telling this man something about he's in violation of the Patriot Act, and all kinds of shit. Talking about the boy may have been, talking with the terrorists or whatever, or about to do a terrorist act against a presidential candidate. Bennett don't know no presidential candidate. Why they doing this to him, I don't know. But this is Charles Obama Jr. shit, and we gonna figure it out as we go along. Okay. Now, here comes Veronica to finally check on him. When she get in there, she just as confused as he is. She said they telling her that charges are pending and then they not pending. She don't know what's going on. But what she want to know from Benny is, because he did not told her about these Secret Service agents asking about DNA. She want to know who in the higher ups, in the hierarchy, did you piss off? He said, look, let's stop playing games. Let's stop playing games with each other. You know what's going on with all of this here. She was like, I didn't have nothing to do with that. He said, this is coming from a high profile person. Only high profile people I know is you and your husband. She said, look, I may be high profile, but this here right here, Secret Service and all of this is outside of my realm of doing here. And David ain't got this kind of reach neither. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead on and try to find out what's going on. He said, look, stop playing games with me. I know I put it on you, but do you really have to do all of this to me? She said, Ben, I have no idea what's going on in this situation. But what I will do is I'm going to get you out and I am going to get to the bottom of this. You just have to be patient. He wanted her to let him use her cell phone to call Hannah. She said, you know that ain't allowed. She said, just hang tight. I can't tell you when, but I will get you out of this situation. But when I get you out, then we're going to discuss about who put what on whom. And you also can work off that retainer. So now you done threw yourself right back in the lion's den, because she finna want some nookie for her services, and that's very clear. Okay. Now let's also go over to, since we sticking with Veronica, now, yeah, I'm going to do this because she's the final scene as well. She's a part of it. She go to see Melissa. Now Melissa is, why y'all didn't get her a wig brush? Y'all got that girl in there looking tattered and torn, just a mess. A horror, honey, at best, okay? But she in there, and Veronica walk in and give her a fake, how are you? And then she ends up making this girl apologize for trying to kill herself, because if she would have killed herself, she would have destroyed the life of the baby that she's carrying inside of her. And that's all Veronica is concerned about. And she let her know that, because the girl asked, do you care? Is that all you care about? Hell yeah. So, girl, look. What you try to kill yourself for? Because my daddy died? She said, you still want to die? Yes. Pop! Slapped in her face. She caught 3 good slaps during this scene, because she said she wanted to die still. And she was saying that, her dad died, and she felt like that was the only person that cared about her. Veronica ends up telling this girl, look, you wasn't trying to kill yourself. This is attention you want. You want something from me I can't give you right now, and that's attention and sympathy. Niggas die every day, and she said it just like that. People die every day. You don't want to die. What you want to do is you want to live well. You want to raise this baby, and you want to have plenty of money. And you almost didn't have none of that, because you almost took the life of yourself, thus killing my grandbaby, and that's where my problem comes in. You will never try this again, because if you do, I promise you, you won't need no hospital. Because I throw your ass off the roof my damn self. She threatened to do some other stuff to her, too. Told she'll put her in a catatonic state, make her ass feel like she about to die, and she ain't gonna die. Girl, Veronica is that new kind of evil. Only problem I have with Veronica is she's an unrealistic superhero type of villain. Because what keeps the audience more captivated with a villain is if you're able to see the highs and lows of that villain. We ain't seen no lows. They even brought Jim down to the Jim failed. Jim went all the way down to the FEMA jail. Shout out to Random TV Reviews, Stanley and Lynette, because that's they saying the FEMA jail. He went to the FEMA jail. We saw him go through some things. Veronica has yet to go through anything. And let's not say, oh, she was in the FEMA jail too. Child, she was in there bossing up then. Okay, she ain't went through nothing, and that's what makes her character so. Even though it's very the audience is captivated by. After so long, it makes you be like, whatever. This bitch ain't never gonna go through nothing. That's because they never show her in a realistic light. She ain't got no. Only thing that's happened to her is her man left her. She still was screwing. Benny, child, whatever. Anyway, she made that girl apologize to her and say she was never gonna do that again because if she do, she going off the roof. And I said, Lord Jesus. Now, then we get over here to Jeffrey and this damn Justin. Justin done followed Jeffrey to the hotel room David told him to get last week. He come in there talking about your mama is threatening to tell my wife will she do that. Jeffrey said, hell yeah. He's like, well, I'm trying to be committed here and do the right thing by you. Do you care about me? You know what I'm saying? He really, in my opinion, Jeffrey done put it on him a little bit too good because this man is crazy. He talking about he opened his heart to Jeffrey and he don't care. Now, honestly, I feel like Jeffrey bringing a lot of this on himself because when that boy said he didn't care, you should have just stayed silent. Sometimes it's best to hurt a person feeling and let the situation go on and dissolve itself now than to keep playing on somebody's emotion and then they wind up really doing more harm to you. At this point, this man still got a whole lot to lose. He may stalk you a little bit, but you can make him get up off you. You talking about that's not true. He talking about he want to put the past in the past, you know, and child, he trying. They going back and forth with each other, and he asking Justin to leave, but he said that his mom is threatening him yet to tell his wife, but he's still committed. And Jeffrey said, committed to what? We barely know each other. So see, that's gonna be a problem for you because you done gave him some of that A1 good, and now he is stone cold crazy in the head. And if you don't stop this now, this boy gonna be a thorn in your side for some time to come. It may even get to be something to where he's hurt you or tries to hurt you. I'm not gonna say that you gonna let him hurt him because we know that Jeffrey got a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs in him too. But at the same time, why keep stringing this man along? Let him think you don't care no more. Let him go on out the door. But Jeffrey keep talking about he care and just give him some time. Justin was saying he missed Jeffrey, and Jeffrey was like, "You just seen me at the hospital. You started pushing yourself on this boy, and you got a wife and kids. What's wrong with you?" Child, he wound up saying he'll go ahead on and get Justin. Jeffrey asked him to leave, and he said, "Why? So you can go run back to Wyatt." Jeffrey was like, see, he's like, I'm sorry. I'm going to give you the time you need. I just, I miss you. Please call me so that we can talk. So he leaves. And I'm like, oh, you done put yourself in a bad situation. I don't know why you put yourself in that situation. Let's go down to the hotel, child. Down to the hotel. Now let's go to the hospital. We're going to go to the hotel. Then we're going to go to the lobby of the hotel. But for now, let's go to this situation over here with Wyatt and his daddy. Wyatt done woke up, y'all. He is amongst the living, okay? What her name is? Anna, she's there. She said the doctor said when you wake up, they were going to release you to go home today. Now, I got a little confused because are they releasing him back home to do his home treatment or is it over with? Because I know folks that done been on dope and it took them a whole lot longer than a night of sleep or a night or two of sleep to get past the detoxing situation. But, okay, she going to get the car while he get dressed. He getting dressed and here come Jim. Jim just want to have a conversation with him and check on him. Wyatt ain't trying to hear nothing Jim got to say. Why Jim say, look, I'm worried about your son because when you needed me the most, I wasn't there. He said, because I locked you up. I'm still going to testify against you. I don't want to have nothing else to do with you. Jim went to try to touch Wyatt, and Wyatt flinched. He said, why you acting like you scared of me? He said, could it be because you beat my ass before? Or could it be because you put me in a cell with a man who took my bujana? You pick one. At the end of the day, I really don't care what you have to say to me. I don't want to talk to you. So Jim tries to appeal to him. He said, look, it was a good move you did putting that money in them offshore accounts, but this is what I need you to do, son. I need you to transfer that money back to your mom, and we're going to give you a stipend every month. Why would I take a stipend when I got it all right now? You ain't finna treat me like no 12-year-old. You're not gonna give me some of what's mine. So no, I'm not doing that. Yes, I'm still testifying, and I hope that you and Mama get thrown away in the jail system or something. Cause I would be all right if I don't never have to see neither one of y'all again. I was like, boy, you better think twice. Now your dad, I can understand you coming like that, but your mama, she might be that one that can help you out. You know what I mean? And it is what it is. So, downstairs, Anna's supposed to be getting a car, but here come Oscar. Now I don't know what he planned on doing, but he offers her. He tell her he want to make her an offer she might not be wanting to refuse, and she was listening. Me right before that happened, Jim when Wyatt walked out that room on him, Jim got on the phone and he's harassing Oscar. When is you gonna be able to get my coins back? He said, look, I can't give you the particulars, but it will happen. He's like, well, how do I know that you can get it? He said, didn't I just get your money back from Candace? He said, in the what did he say? In the government realm, you're only as good as your last win. To me, that was his last win. He got your 7.4 back. What are you saying? But he tell him, look, just trust me. I'm gonna take care of this. I'm gonna get you your money back from your son or whatnot. Okay, so that's what he got to deal with. Now, let's go over to Candace in this hotel. Charles Obama Jr. ain't done what she thought. This man had already pegged her the first night. He seen her talking to Oscar. He knows that she ain't never went and did, went and tried to make no copies of the information that, that little tape that she heard, she recorded of them. He had already gotten hold of it, told her that he has two personalities. He's Charles by day, Chucky when pissed off, and right about now you getting a little bit of Chucky. And Chucky saying, I know you from head to toe, girl. I know everything there is about you. He told her name was Candace Denise Young, that she had ran this same game she was running on him with several other men dating way back to her college years. He told her that he know that Oscar is trying to set him up and he won't know what the hell she want with him. She said, I really like you. He said, really? So we're gonna play games. He said, see, what I really originally I talked to you anyway, even after I knew everything about you, because you had to have known that Secret Service was all around me the day that you talked to me. And we had pegged you already. Now, that laptop, I don't know if I think that's Oscar laptop, because that man was saying that Candace and them had been watching him for 5 years. We know that's a damn lie. Oscar might have been watching your ass for 5 years, but Candace ain't been watching you no 5 years. The breakdown of that whole situation was, I want you to be my concubine, but one of my concubines. But you're going to have to be able to prove to me that I can trust you. She said he can, but she wasn't really with trying to be no concubine. In fact, he wanted to crack her back right then, and she said she ain't in the mood. He told her, your name is out of your league, and you ain't in control. So, girl, look like you're going to have to lay. And she was about to have to lay until Landon resurfaced on this show. Landon was with old Maggie Day. Now he apparently works for Charles Obama Jr. campaign. And apparently Obama Jr. had a speaking engagement that he needed to get to. And just coincidentally, it's around the corner from a place where an innocent child was shot. And Landon felt like that would be a good move for him to go and talk with the grandmother. And Obama really earned a little respect, even though he crazy. He said, look here, I'm not going to play on the sympathy of some mother. I ain't doing it like that. I don't care if that's a good thing, if it appear to be, something good for my campaign, put me in an even better light in the American people. I'm not playing on somebody's sympathy. He notices Candace over there, so he really started trying to get Obama Jr. up out that room. But he ain't need to worry, because Obama Jr. already know everything about Candace. And child, he don't need your help on this Landon. Landon was being very, very aggressive with him. He told him, look, you work for me, and I'm gonna do what I need to do. He said, it's my job. You hired me. I'm not Maggie Day, but I work with Maggie Day, and I'm just as good. My job is to keep you on schedule, and right now you really do need to get to your next speaking engagement. Obama finally said, okay, cool. Look over there, Candace, you gonna still be here when I get back? She said, yeah. So he gone on and do what Landon want him to do. But he have to fire Landon and fuck him up too, okay? So then we go down to the hotel in the lobby. Erica and Jim is finally having a little conversation. Did I do too much? Did I hurt you? Did I turn you off? Oh no, I like what you was doing. It was no problem. We both had a little bit too much to drink, but it's nothing like that. David is happy because he felt like the girl wasn't gonna want to deal with him no more. But apparently she's starting to like him. And I was like, watch yourself, David. She said, I like being with you. She said, but the one thing I don't do crazy wives. And it seemed like Veronica must have been hovering somewhere in the background. Because as soon as she said that, Veronica slid right into their table, sitting in that chair right in by them. And she said something along the lines of, you have no idea, or did I hear my name, or something like that. And it went off. Child, this is going to be a hot mess. It's going to be a hot mess. Let me overview these notes, make sure I got everything out the way. We talked about Benny. We talked about Willie Watkins and them. We talked about Jim and that inheritance. Okay, I think I pretty much covered it all, y'all. If I left anything out, as always, we can discuss that down there in the panic section. Yeah, I talked about Melissa at the hospital. But anyway, y'all, I think that's it, y'all. I'm sorry, this review is all over the damn place, but this is an overview of what really went down. I may have actually hit every scene. I think I did, but I condensed it down as best I could. And I'm only... Child, I didn't do it in under 20. I tried to do it in under 20. But anyway, y'all remember the depth of your struggles will determine the height of your success. In the meantime, in between time, please remember to like this video. Ratings get us a little bit more traffic way to our channels down here on these YouTube streets. Get down in the panic section, holler at your girl. I love talking back to y'all. I'm a little behind on comments sometimes, but I catch up on the weekend. So if you commented to me and I haven't responded, give me to the weekend. I will get back with you. That's my guarantee to y'all. I'll always talk back. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It's real simple. Hit that subscribe button and then tap that bell one time and you'll get an email to your phone every time I'm down here on these YouTube streets spitting this here Contreras wisdom. Okay, do that for me and share the video wherever it is that you share videos. I'll see you guys back tonight for Queen Sugar and Black Ink Crew Chicago. Have a great remainder to your day, y'all. Is there anything else I need to tell y'all? If I forgot anything, shit, I'll tell you about it when on the next 2 videos that I got to do today. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.